Time now for your forewarned weather with Cedric Haynes.
All right, let's talk about your temperatures out there. Well, we've got numbers on the chilly side in the 20s and 30s across most of the state. We've got mid-40s showing up across portions of southwestern Utah. This ridge of high pressure continues to build in from the south and west and will take over as we go throughout today, ushering in drier air, giving us more sunshine. And yes, it will pick up the winds out of the south and west. Those winds being picked up out of the south and west will also bump up those temperatures as well. So we're looking at warm, breezy, and spring-like conditions across the state for us. Now, our next storm system quickly approaching the west coast now, and you can see it moving inland, and that will bring us some big changes as soon as tomorrow morning. But let's get through today first, as we're looking at highs in the low to mid 60s along the Wasatch Front. How about Double Nickels up towards Cache Valley? We'll be in the 50s and 60s as we get you from Castle Country over towards the Uintas and down towards the West Desert, but temperatures in the mid to upper 60s closer towards the I-70 corridor, with those highs climbing into the low to mid 70s down towards southwestern Utah. Now, we're keeping an eye on the snow elevation because, yeah, we've got a strong cold front that dives in here tonight. So while snow levels will be very high as we go towards this afternoon and this evening with those warm temperatures, that cold front moves through tonight after midnight, and our snow levels plummet down towards, if not near, the valley floors as we get towards tomorrow morning. And they're pretty much going to fluctuate there. They may bump up during the afternoon tomorrow to near the benches before they go right back down to the valley floors and lower as we get towards your Friday morning. Now, with that being said, we're going to have some moisture coming in with this system as well. So that means, yeah, we've got the potential of some winter weather. Winter storm watches in effect for the Wasatch Mountains, north and south of the I-80 corridor, the western Uintas, and also for the central mountains. This means we could see some heavy snow in these areas that could potentially be adding up maybe a foot or more in some spots. So this is why we have the winter storm watch in effect. It will likely get upgraded to a winter storm warning later today. Winter weather advisories in effect around that from southwest Wyoming, the Wasatch Plateau, the Book Cliffs, over towards portions of the southern mountains. That's where we could also pick up several inches of snow, potentially up to a half a foot or so in some of these locations. And yes, that does include our friends over towards the Wasatch back. So Colville down towards Park City, Heber City, all under that winter weather advisory as winter makes a return tomorrow. But for today, we'll get to enjoy what's left of our little spring-like weather taste out there for us. So southwesterly winds picking up ahead of this storm system, but other than that and a few high clouds, we're quiet out there for the rest of today. Tonight after midnight, we see this cold front moving in. At first, remember those snow levels start off pretty high, but they quickly drop down towards the valley floors. So valley rain and mountain snow quickly turns over overnight into tomorrow morning. Yeah, potentially for tomorrow morning's commute, some light snow up and down the I-15 corridor, potentially even in the valley. So we'll have to watch tomorrow morning's commute. During the day, tomorrow we'll have off and on rain and snow showers kind of scattered across the area. It'll be more showery in nature as opposed to an organized area. And then we could have another batch of snow moving through Thursday night into Friday morning with another wave of moisture and potentially some lake effect as well. So we'll see how that kind of plays into the potential accumulation forecast, especially as we get towards your Friday morning. But in the near term, let's talk about the cold front itself. Thursday and Friday, right now, when you add up those potential waves of moisture moving in, about 12 to 20 inches potentially for the cottonwoods. I'm thinking 8 to 14 inches for the northern mountains. We're looking at about 6 to 14 inches for the central mountains, about 4 to 10 inches potentially for portions of the Wasatch back, the Book Cliffs, the plateau area. And then for most valley locations, we're talking maybe a trace to 2 inches. You can see we do have some light accumulation potential showing up, but the majority of this will definitely be into the higher elevations because temperatures will be kind of fluctuating with the freezing mark in the valleys. But you'll be below freezing once you get above the benches and higher up. So St. George, mid-70s for your high today. The winds will be picking up out there. That cold front comes through, and we're looking at that chance of some isolated showers for your Thursday. Cooler, highs in the mid-50s, mid to upper 50s through Friday. And then as we head towards the weekend, we dry things out and warm things back up. Hey, don't forget to set those clocks forward an hour this weekend as we spring forward. But otherwise, the Wasatch Front, it'll feel like spring today. Back to winter for your Thursday and Friday with gusty winds, colder temperatures, and the chance of rain and snow. All right, let's get a check here at your A-Plus Garage Doors Nelson Peak camera, and you'll be able to see it's a wintry start there for now, at least in terms of on the ground, but the sun will come out, making it a beautiful day later today. But we got to talk about your forecast and more on that next chance of precipitation in just a few moments. Matt?